Austal USA has delivered the future USS Savannah, the 14th Independence Variant Littoral Combat Ship (LCS), to the U.S. Navy on June 25th. Austal USA Interim President Rusty Murdaugh said, "Delivering yet another quality ship on time and on budget demonstrates the important role Austal USA plays in the shipbuilding industrial base and value of Austal USA's highly skilled workforce. Delivering two major ship programs on schedule and on budget is something our team is incredibly proud of, and it's been especially rewarding to hear the very positive feedback from the Navy commanders and sailors on how well these ships are performing operationally, especially in the South China Sea where they're conducting routine patrols." In this video, Defense Updates analyzes why USS Savannah LCS-28 Littoral Combat Ship will be an excellent asset for the U.S. Navy. Let's get started. This video is sponsored by the free-to-play online military-themed strategy game Conflict of Nations, which is played by millions of players worldwide. We talk a lot about military power and tactical plans of different nations on this channel, but what about trying them out for yourself? Conflict of Nations is set in the late 20th and early 21st century, fielding present-day and highly modern battlefield technology. At the core of the game is an exciting real-time combat system, placing players in control of an existing nation of this world and its army, pitting them against other gamers in a struggle for world domination. Units are moved across the map in real time, often taking hours to fulfill their assigned mission goals, allowing for a very deep level of strategic planning and integrated tactical execution. Forming lasting alliances or short-lived coalitions is an essential part of the modern military environment. Hence, Conflict of Nations allows players to form cooperative plans and teams in an all-out effort to conquer set objectives through the combined force of arms. Conflict of Nations can be played in PC or mobile. So why wait? Register yourself using the link in the description below and get 13,000 gold reward along with 1 month Security Council membership. The Littoral Combat Ship (LCS) is a set of two classes, the Independence and Freedom. Construction of the Freedom class is spearheaded by Lockheed Martin at Fincantieri Marinette Marine Shipyard in Wisconsin, while that of Independence-class ships is led by Austal USA in Alabama. These are relatively small surface vessels and are primarily designed for operations near shore, though they can undertake open ocean operations. During the late 1990s, the U.S. Navy understood that cruisers and destroyers would be vulnerable to attacks in shallow coastal waters. The idea behind the Littoral Combat Ship, as described by former Secretary of the Navy Gordon R. England, is to create a small, fast, maneuverable, and relatively inexpensive member of the DDX family of ships. If required, these ships will absorb an attack and protect the much more expensive cruiser or destroyers. The LCS is envisioned to be a networked, agile, stealthy surface combatant capable of defeating anti-access and asymmetric threats in coastal waters. Interestingly, the LCS has a modular design. The vessels can be configured with different modules for specific roles that include anti-submarine warfare, mine countermeasures, anti-surface warfare, intelligence, surveillance and reconnaissance, homeland defense, maritime intercept, special operations, and logistics. In the long run, the LCSs are expected to progressively replace slower and specialized ships such as minesweepers and amphibious assault ships. USS Savannah has a length of 127 meters, 418 feet, and a displacement of 3,104 tons when fully loaded. The warship has an integrated LOS mast, Sea Giraffe 3D radar, and Sea Star Sapphire FLIR. The interior volume and payload are greater than some destroyers and are sufficient to serve as a high-speed transport and maneuver platform. The mission bay is 15,200 square feet, that's 1,410 square meters, and takes up most of the deck below the hangar and flight deck. With 11,000 cubic meters of payload volume, It's designed with enough payload and volume to carry out one mission with a separate mission module in reserve, allowing the ship to do multiple missions without having to be refitted. The ship uses 2 gas turbines and 2 diesel engines to power 4 steerable water jets. USS Savannah has a speed of 40 knots, that's 46 miles per hour, 74 kilometers per hour, and has a range of 4,300 nautical miles, which is 8,000 kilometers or 4,900 miles. It will accommodate 40 core crew plus up to 35 mission crew. USS Savannah can carry up to 2 fire scouts. The Northrop Grumman MQ-8 Fire Scout is an unmanned, autonomous helicopter developed by Northrop Grumman and is designed to provide reconnaissance, situational awareness, aerial fire support, and precision targeting support for ground, air, and sea forces. Fire Scout surveillance and targeting capability is expected to further enhance the LCS's lethality. USS Savannah will be armed with a variety of weapons. 1 BAE Systems Mark 110 57mm gun, 1 Raytheon C-RAM CIWS close-in weapon system, 4 50 caliber guns, 2 aft, 2 forward, 2 30mm Mark 44 Bushmaster 2 guns, part of SUW module, 24 AGM-114L Hellfire missiles, planned part of SUW module, or 8 NSMs in deck-mounted canisters. Naval Strike Missiles, or NSM, will be the most powerful weapon of the USS Savannah, which gives it robust firepower and the ability to take on much larger opponents. It's the upgrade of Kongsberg's Penguin short to medium range anti-ship guided missile. The missile has a range of 100 miles or 185 kilometers. NSM is capable of high subsonic speeds. It has sea skim mode, by which it travels very close to the surface, making it hard to detect and intercept. It's also designed to maneuver to avoid enemy defenses. It's equipped with 276 pounds or 125 kilogram multi-purpose blast fragmentation warhead. NSM features an imaging IR seeker, which is complemented by inertial GPS navigation. The missile also has a built-in database of representative ship types to distinguish between intended targets and other targets. Importantly, it can be used as an anti-ship missile for taking out land targets. NSM is expected to be placed on the decks of LCSs through a proprietary canister launcher. U.S. Navy has more than 10 supercarriers, 68 Arleigh Burke-class destroyers, 22 Ticonderoga-class cruisers, as well as several other surface combatants like Wasp-class amphibious assault ships. The powerful warships have made the American Navy's surface fleet to be the most formidable one. The inclusion of USS Savannah will help the U.S. Navy operate in constrained places. An apt example will be the Strait of Hormuz. At its narrowest, the strait has a width of only 21 nautical miles, or 39 kilometers. Because of its narrow width, many analysts think that it can be easily secured, and Iran will be able to inflict massive damage on a force consisting of large warships, as those will find it difficult to maneuver. The relatively small but very agile LCS, like USS Savannah, will be much better suited for these kind of situations.